Hello everyone, I am Calio Gaming, aka Calix, and welcome back to another F1 2019 career mode. Sorry for not making videos for this long, only live streaming the iRacing Endurance. It is because my laptop died, and I still haven't, bought one. But yeah, I'm using desktop right now, which I can only use it once per week. So yeah, so it's a bit inconvenient, but it still does the job. So yeah, Austrian Grand Prix here. We're doing pretty good, and don't forget to leave a like and to subscribe to my channel as we head to 250 subscribers. And let's go to qualifying here at Austrian Grand Prix.
Thank you for joining us once again for today's qualifying session. Sit back, relax, and enjoy what we hope will be a fantastic contest for pole position. When it comes to getting lap time out of this circuit, it's traditionally been about maximising top speed. Do you simply remove as much downforce as possible, hang on into the corners and max out down the straights?
Top speed is a key factor for this circuit. Even if you can achieve the same lap time as someone running less wing than you, chances are you'll find overtaking difficult if you have too much drag.
So, here is the Austrian hot lap. I will show to you a hot lap around the Red Bull Ring in Austria, and it's only has 10 turns, and it's quite a small track. And of course, we are going to use a set of soft tires, and yeah, we'll show you the hot lap. So, preparing for a lap around sector 2. Now heading to the final 2 right-handers to a new lap. You need to hug that part of the circuit really a lot, using all of the curves to get through, to get as much time as possible. Now, start a hot lap, DRS open, 8th gear, down to turn 1. Just using all of the curves, inside and outside. Now DRS open again, 7th gear, climbing up to the hill at the blind corner a little bit. So you need to be a little bit familiar with the corner. Just practice makes perfect of that corner. And so 8th gear again, DRS open. There's 3 DRS zones in this circuit, and down to turn 4. Now we're heading to turn 5. No, actually turn 6. Yeah, turn 6. Turn 6. Now heading to turn 7. This sector 2 is not great, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Now final 2 right-handers again, hugging the inside wall nearly. This time not so much. The first time I'm abusing track limits basically. And now up to the line, and that is a lap around Austrian the Red Bull Ring. And that lap puts us into top 5, so that's not bad. That is pretty good. So, Q2. I'm just using a medium set of tires, trying to pull the strategy work. Of course, it's a bit harder than a Toro Rosso. But things are going decent so far in this lap. Max Verstappen set a 1 minute 7.622. Fastest, of course. Let's see what we can do here. Just hugging the apex. This one, late apex, would be better. And then, yeah. Actually, talking about driving, I am planning to buy a new wheel, because this wheel just not for my level now. I need a better wheel to, I'll say, advance the next like section of my sim racing. And yeah, so that lap isn't good enough with the medium tires. We're gonna go for another lap. Purple sector 2, that's crazy. We're now 11th place, and yeah, going around final 2 corners, hugging the inside, not so hugging there. Didn't touch the apex at all, but we did touch this one. Absolutely abusing trampling it across the line.
You've just put in the fastest lap.
It's a 1 minute 6.726, and it's fastest of all. So it might show us we have pace it. And Albon is down in 13th. Now Q3, first run, and actually I'm really sorry, but the audio of the engine is just somehow gone, so you won't be able to hear it. That's what I have when I am like driving it, and now the thing is disappeared. This is the second lap, and a final corner across the line. It's gaining. What is it? It is pole position.
Okay, good job, mate. Really well done.
Pole position, mate.
Drive.
It's a pole position, and that surprises me a hell lot.
We're all ready for tomorrow's race, but
That
before we begin,
is
let's
a
have a
1
quick
minute
look at those who will be fronting
6,
the grid.
I
Carter,
think.
Bottas, and Lewis
That is
Hamilton.
crazy.
With qualifying
That is a
complete,
very crazy
all that
lap.
remains is the
1
main
minute
event.
6.
We'll be live
Point
and uninterrupted for the Grand
3
Prix tomorrow,
probably,
so make sure
or
you
5.
join us then.
I think it's 5. 5:05, I think. 1 minute 6.505. That's a pretty good lap. So that is the qualifying done. We gained on rivalry. We're nearly done on Weber to get those resource points, and yeah, we are getting some resource points. Reputation increased.
Well done. Very solid
And
result.
there it goes.
You're looking good for the race.
Let's check our email. Should be all fine, and check the rest of the stuff. Should be all fine as well. Let's go to the race, and let's see what we can do.
Good afternoon and welcome to Spielberg, and to a circuit that in one form or another has held every Austrian Grand Prix in the championship, except the very first back in 1964. It was at this race that John Watson lost a bet and his beard when he took Team Penske's only F1 victory in 1976. If anything, the stakes are even higher today, with 25 points available for victory and a crucial advantage in the championship fight. It's one of the shortest laps on the calendar today then, with 7 rights and just 3 lefts, making up the 10 corners of this high-speed circuit. Turn 2 is barely a corner at all. They'll be flat out through there, a left-hand kink into the uphill braking zone of turn 3. Turns 1, 3 and 4 are all potential opportunities to overtake. Joining me for today's race once again is Anthony Davidson. Now, I want to talk to you about Valtteri Bottas. As ever, the threat of unreliability is never far away, and indeed they'll be starting out of position today due to a power unit component change. So it's going to be a difficult task to move forward from there.
But on the bright side, at least those fresh components can help them maintain the power they need to come through the pack. I expect to see them take a more aggressive approach today to make up for the compromised start.
Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's race. Carter lines up on pole position, and it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Vettel, Leclerc, Max Verstappen, and Gasly, Hülkenberg, Grosjean, Raikkonen, and Lucas Faber, Perez, Bottas. They've taken a grid penalty. Alexander Albon and Ricciardo, Russell, Magnussen, Lance Stroll, and Lando Norris. Butler and Robert Kubica takes the last spot on the grid. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
So, here.
Okay, remember to protect the inside on the run down to turn 1. Make yourself as wide as possible. Robust, but fair.
Here he goes. For the Austrian Grand Prix. It's a simple one stop with decent highway, I guess. Not too bad. We need to stretch out the soft stint a little bit longer, but not so long. It's the 36 lap race, and we're gonna reduce the fuel a little bit because we have improved engine, and yeah, that's basically it. And I will probably like do. It should be fine. It should be fine. And yeah, we'll just make a little bit longer. Actually, we didn't change it, but whatever. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights. And here it goes for the Australian Grand Prix, as well as usual. Not a great start. Down to turn 1, a bit wide there, but we hold on to second place. Hamilton gets first, and we need to catch him really soon because Hamilton is a beast. He is. But we close down quite a bit there. Turn 2 or turn 3, and now head down to turn 4. Gonna use the outside, trying to get the place back, but Hamilton hold on tight there as we go to turn 6, I believe. We touch wheels, we bang wheels, or bang his structure.
Now let's build on it.
And yeah, we are trying to get back to position, but Hamilton has amazing run, amazing traction, and he gets back first place. And we got a bad run here, and we lost some time, so not great. But we stay on the P2, and yeah. So turn 1, pretty decent, and we should be able to close on Hamilton, and yeah, aggressive braking, close to Hamilton. We're just really close. Between it's less than a second here between us. Purple sector 1 even. So yeah, we're just closing him in. But some dirty air kicks in, and we're a bit off. And yeah, so we can't really close in this part of the track, but yeah, we'll do it on the straight, hopefully. Now, around the final 2 corners there, the Hamilton has really walked away here, but no worries. They gain a little bit of time there, and
Okay, entering lap 3
we are
now.
coming
DRS
to
has
lap
been
3,
enabled.
and still nothing happened right here. But at the end of lap 3, we have closed down.
We're
We've
leading
got
our teammate
DRS.
by 7.2
We've closed up
seconds.
quite a bit here. We are in attacking range, and we're closing him in, gaining and gaining, and we're going to go to the inside. He closes there, gives us a little bit of squeeze, but we made it. Done. I was squeezing like a Verstappen squeeze, but not as aggressive as Verstappen, but still aggressive. And then down to turn 4, we hold on to the position right here, but it doesn't end there. End of lap 4, Hamilton coming back here. He got the straight line speed, and we're gonna brake a little bit earlier just to get that DRS. We're right at the gearbox, round the outside, inside.
Let's increase
Round
DRS
turn 2,
deployment
now
on
going
the
to
pace.
turn 3. A brake, and there he goes. Got back to position. That is pretty awesome. And yeah, so lap 8. It's not us and Hamilton. We've made a decent gap. It's Valtteri Bottas who's out of the session. And what has happened? He just slowed down, basically. Mechanical issue, mechanical retirement. like last year Austrian Grand Prix, but this time it's only one vote. So yeah. So lap 14, we're coming in, but
Some information on Vettel. They're retiring from the race.
Vettel retired from the Grand Prix as we come into pits. So what has happened there? And it's a mechanical failure, another mechanical failure. So unfortunate for him. So yeah. Now we're coming into the pits, and yeah. Decent pit stop, but got a bit hold up for myself because I didn't.
These tyres now.
Not greatest fit there, but decent. So out of the pits with P7. Now lap 16 already. We're closing up to Gasly here quite a bit. He's on warm soft. Still haven't pitted, and we made a savage dive bomb, and we bang wheels there. That's quite a bit of aggressive, and yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the whole race, and this is probably my best F1 2019 Grand Prix ever. As we come round, and we take the checkered flag here in Austria.
Superb driving. That's the race win.
So, another fantastic victory for Toro Rosso today. Tell me, Ant, how did they manage to achieve this win?
Well, I know it's a bit of a boring answer, but the truth is they simply had the best speed package on the day, and a driver who knows how to take advantage of that. It doesn't matter how much time you spend poring over the stats and planning strategies if you can't keep the pace, and our winner today showed they could do both.
As we await the winners to take their positions on the podium, one thing is clear. Toro Rosso have really shown their prowess on the track. This is a team that isn't afraid to take risks, whether that's on the circuit or in the new talent they hire. Today, those risks certainly paid off. Let's see what effect this result has had on the driver's standings. It's a great result for Lewis Hamilton, who moves further ahead at the top of the table. So, Anthony Davidson, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
My driver of the day was Devon Butler. He did an amazing job pushing through the field, cementing his growing reputation for ruthlessly running down those top positions.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings. Our championship leaders retain their position, but their lead is shrinking. Meanwhile, a strong weekend from Red Bull this time out, and they improve their position in the championship. I'm equal parts exhausted and elated with this weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for the next one.
Amazing performance out there. I'm sure you're pretty happy with that. How do things stand between you and Lucas now you've come out on top of your competition? Judging from today's race, it must be pretty hard to fend off Devon when he wants to pass. You took the top points today. Was it a comfortable win? Well, looks like your luck has changed. Things went a lot better than last weekend, didn't they? Great. Well, that's everything.
So that is the race done, and we won rivalry with Lucas Weber, and yeah, we'll get some good points, good resource points, and yeah, I'm sorry for my voice. It's not the best day, but we've got Rivalry 1, 662 resource points. And yeah. So that
Looks
is
like one
it
of your rivals
for
has also
today's
been invited to a
episode,
historical
today's
event.
career mode.
This could be a good opportunity to play up your rivalry for the press and expand your reputation.
Like, the videos will be starting to be more videos from November after my test, and it'll die down again in December because of course it's exam and I don't have time to do it. So yeah, so just talk about my schedule and performance. I'm gonna get probably some aero side of things, and yeah, as well as chassis, because we can't do engine, the powertrain side. But then we can do chassis. We've got 1624. I would do one of the chassis, and probably one aero both minor upgrades. So yeah, that is for today's episode. If you guys fully enjoy, please smash the like button, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!